Good evening and welcome to Black Country Blitz PC Gaming. Here on this Thursday night going into Friday morning probably. Right, just picked a job from Istanbul. Just about to pick the trailer up. Without further ado, job on and away. Change on the tech. 2 trailers. That's it. Right, we're on my way. Or we will be very shortly. Same settings as the other night. These changed. Same settings on the TrackIR. Settings on the SRS shaker cushion. We still got all the other DLCs in. Jazzy cap, traffic, paint jobs, you name it. And I'm having 1 or 2 issues with my gear stick still from Fanatec. Don't know what it is. Going into reverse. Oh. And it could be me not pressing the clutch down enough. So I ain't sure. Right, let's just enable.
Go straight.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. As of now, had an account on book, which logs all my journeys or deliveries or whatever you want to call them. Thanks to my good friend Dominic. Damien, where did I get Damien from? I was thinking of him, other mate. Dominic. He told me about cookbook. Basically, it says I've got to drive at 31 mile an hour. There's, I think it's real miles and race miles. Again, help me to stick to the speed limits 100%. As wanted to do a through account of how many miles now. I've only done 1 job just to try it. I'm able to do a proper account, yeah. Apparently people can follow your activity as you're playing. I ain't got time to go into it fully till after the weekend. I think it's only €10 for 12 months anyway. So it's only like £10. We'll see. I'm going to have a word with my friend Keith when I have a chance. ATS Logistics, also known as, or Fred. You got more names than me, but you know. Great guy, fantastic guy who skinned up my lorry for me. Or made me trailer skin and give me the knowledge to make my own skins for my trucks and everything. So big thanks to Keith. Big shout out to Bobstat and anybody else, our Mark as well, and any other people that follow the channel here at Black Country Blitz. And I always say, if you like the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. That way keep informed when I'm here streaming live, and of course any content that I do upload as recorded videos, which more than likely I don't record them unless I'm in a hurry or want to put some of that when I know I ain't going to be here. try and do my streams live, and they're always streamed in 4K resolution. My motto is not to stream low res,
Right,
and it gives you the opportunity to watch more videos in the format or the content that it looks like that I'm playing it. And I have watched my own streams back, and you can watch them if you got a television in 4K, and they look lovely. Again, don't see the point in buying I would say a top of the range computer. I would put it in that category with the things that it's got inside. Stream them 1080p. It ain't gonna happen. Anyway, the war on yesterday. I'm at work. Well, I've been at work the last couple of days, so I feel a little bit not so tired tonight. So I thought, you know what,
right,
I'm gonna do a stream. That's
right.
what I'm here.
Exit right.
Got a little bit of non-copyright music in the background, just to add a little bit of times when I go a bit silent. It's all good. Now, I mentioned one of the Jazzy Cat packs for military vehicles. I have now found out it's actually trailers that I can hitch up and drive as military. Not actually, well, I can just say I could have military vehicles on the road as traffic, but I've chosen not to do that with the modified Jazzy Cat pack. I've actually, where I can actually hook up a tank or some kind of military vehicle and take it to a destination. So I did say on this last stream that I would look into it, and that's what it is. So I was wondering, well, where's the military vehicles on the road? It's ones that I actually deliver, not seeing them like I've put extra lorries on the road, different cars which are vanilla, and I don't mean like vanilla is in taste. I want about box standard cars. Gamers know and mean, playing it for the people that don't know what vanilla means. Non touch game, basically. Whatever comes in the game, vanilla stuff. Anyway, I got my traffic how I like it. As I said the other night in the stream, I do like quite a heavy amount of traffic. Also with the weather mod, that spot on there, cannot fault it. Got thunder, louder, that I like to hear, as more realistic than not hearing it loud. I have had a few issues where it's stuttered. That could be due to running out of memory. Again, that's anything this PC's lacking. Really could do with a couple more memory sticks in. Ideally max it out to 64 gig, but again, games ain't going to use that much. But when you're running a few applications, again, when you do stream, as anybody knows, you're running OBS, you're running this, you're running your Steam, you're running camera, it all adds up, and of course the bit of memory your game's using. Now the more memory you got, better things are. So And as you know, if you follow my channel, I don't stream for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Normally a good few hours each time I do a stream here on the channel. So just sticking to the, or trying to stick to the speed limit. Right, I'm gonna go and get some diesel. There you go. Lovely sound of thunder. Mate, that is going down that. Just where I need it. Just this to be. Have I got 2 petrol pumps? No. The only petrol station I've turned up to, and there are 2 petrol pumps. How about that? Never mind. I gotta sit and wait my turn now. Right, give me a chance to have me a vape while I'm sitting here with you. Oh dear. It's a bit nippy tonight here in the UK. Many people that are out of the UK at the moment. Oh dear. Get the old bucket ready for filling up. Normally there's 2 petrol pumps, not on this one. Power gear. Oh mum, how much diesel does this or petrol car need? It runs. Normally filled up and gone by now. Go, engine off. Trying to make sure that I've got enough. As with the traffic at the moment, if I hit a traffic jam or something, end up being longer traffic now due to the increased vehicles. Some of the junctions that I come to do have a bit more traffic than normal. Again, it's better than driving and coming to junctions, islands, and knowing very well you can pull out because there's no traffic there. That ain't realistic enough for my liking. Said it before in previous streams, so have what I've got now is ideal. Just now you call willingly pull out, and here same thing. And now I've got to wait, indicating to go through all the motions, and he's going to slow down, is he? Yeah, he's come to a complete standstill, which is a good thing, as these computer generated vehicles don't normally give way. How is he going here? Going to do a clean run, no crashing. Going to get back to that 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. Again, I know, said this on the stream yesterday or the day before, or should I say the last time I streamed. My 8th gear in this wagon will keep me around 40 mile an hour. 50. 9th gear I've set me over to about 51, of course, with this trucky truck book. I think that's what it's called. If I go 51, it's classed as racing and it will register me miles. So 40 mile an hour is plenty enough. Again, it's a race game. It's a game that you're supposed to chill out and relax with and, you know, enjoy. So 40 mile an hour is ample. I know I ain't going to tip it over. I tipped it over the other day and I was going fast. That was on the stream. As you know, or some of you that do watch the stream will know that my truck stable of this. I still have to watch, right? We can turn off them background lights. Again, another mod that changes all the different colours. Got me
And then
typical
exit right.
young lady next to me, or as I call her, my friend lookalike.
Exit right.
She looks like one of my oldest friends. Again, I wish there was some more new ones, packs that it could be added to the game. I'd love to know how I could get into them. I'm getting get educated with this modding. And when I've got a bit more time on my hands, I'm going to skim me up some more trucks, trailers. Just having the time to be sitting here preparing them. It's a little bit time spent in Photoshop and then converting them back to the foils that the game recognises. Again, I'm being a bit brave as well, taking 2 trailers. As you all know, or majority of you know now, I don't normally transport more than 1 trailer. So for me to do 2, getting better. Right, 247 miles on the clock left to do, which ain't very long to be fair, but again, as I've said, with how the situation is with the traffic, this traffic could build up. I could have a traffic jam, I could have a crash, or not me personally, but some of the times these cars crash, then blocks up the road and it takes forever for them to sort themselves out. Sometimes I've had to drive into them to get past them, or use the hard shoulder, or restart the game so the traffic are actually in that section of the map. Anyway, good indicator is normally that helicopter normally hovers over if there's been an accident or something. And again, as I said, there's the accident. There's always a helicopter flying over an incident. Now again, if you've not seen some of my latest streams over the last couple of weeks, I've got a modding that gives me emergency vehicle sounds, so whether it be police, fire service or ambulance, again that will play the siren on whatever country I am in. Again, it just breaks up the game and adds a little bit of difference rather than hearing no siren at all. So if you're wondering and thinking, well, hold on, my Euro trucks don't do that, that's the reason why. As the trucks got the game's got modified DLCs to do that. Same with the graphics. Got natural looks in, which changes the sky, the foliage, the track, the ground. Gives you these nice backgrounds rather than having box standard in the game. Anyway, so we're down now. This is what I'm saying about traffic. Yeah, so we've got a roadworks. Another thing that the AI cars in the game will not do is pull out or nudge themselves forward a little bit like you would in the real world. When you come to getting out of junctions and that, they will wait till there's completely no traffic at all, which of course holds the game up, yeah, which now will cause a traffic jam, as you will see now. The traffic building up, yeah, it's probably because somebody got to pull out of this junction or straight over, turn right, where I would, you know, nudge myself out and stop the flow of traffic to get across. I'll wait. So we cannot go nowhere till they've done that, and of course it don't help with the roadworks to side. So what makes the game go even more, better put my brake on, because another thing with these cars, they don't leave no gaps behind. So if I was rolling back then, I would have hit the car behind me. They get so close behind. Again, you have to think it's only a PC game, and there's only so much I suppose these can program with vehicles. I think this is why they don't use them in Truckers MP, which is the multiplayer version of this game, because it probably would cause more problems than not having them in at all. Again, I do miss not having the vehicles, because of course it does make it more realistic this way, because you would get normally stuck in traffic. but you would also probably be able to drive by now. So it's a bit yin and yang. Yep, you either love it or hate it. Now, again, there we go now. So it's not that long, but again, we might only have passed about 3 or 4 vehicles, and we'll be stopping again. At least we get to see, like, you know, the graphics. Man, little things, I always say, little things that make the game. And that'll change, but better than having none at all. Now, I don't know why he's waiting. Got no need. I've got plenty of room. He can go round me, but that's what happens. So he's going to hold them up now. And it can get through that. You could go up the grass. How you going to happen? So we just got to sit here now. Wait. Hope if I started my engine. Hold it. Keep coming up with a warning telling me I've got my parking brake on. Straight across.
Straight on.
Right now, buddy. There we go, we're back on our white journey, I think. Istanbul. It's truthful, I can't remember. It does tell me in Trucking Book, but I got it up on the screen. Well, professional me at times. Anyway, at least we're back on the move. That ain't a bad thing. Put it 7th gear. That should keep me below 40 miles an hour. No need for rushing. Still get there on time. Back into 8th gear. Best thing I like to do over night time or any time, chill out, relax, load this game up and do it that way. Yeah, there's nothing better. Relaxing, a bit of Euro trucks or American. Again, I played the American one for a few nights or a few weeks. I do tend to play Euro more than American. There's more to do in Euro, and of course I've got all my nice natural looks and different features. But I will on stage do a couple of streams with American for the people that do enjoy watching American trucks. Again, very similar in game. Any differences in America, as I said before, it's mainly flat. So there's no roundabouts or, you know, ferry crossings, no rail crossings and stuff like that to cut your journey times down when you're delivering stuff. So you have to drive the whole distance. I think there's a few islands in American in the whole of the game, and of course the whole. There's one ferry crossing right at the top of the map, and that's it in America. We're here in Euro trucks. We've got loads of things that will take time off our journeys. If we've got to cross the sea and that, so you don't tend to be driving the full estimated time. You do on your short runs. I mean, still got 208 miles in the game, like, and I will drive the 208 mile. Yep. Now ferry crossings on this short journey what I'm doing here tonight. I like to do a few short journeys, that way get more jobs in rather than sitting here doing a 3 or 4 hour stream, which I'd normally do. And people tend to get bored watching a 3 hour one delivery. It's a bit different when we're doing a convoy. Me and my friend gotta watch that now vehicles come towards me. I've noticed a few times if the other side of the road traffic tends to go a bit slow, some of these computer generated cars decide to overtake, and of course, I said before, computer generated cars will let other cars back into the flow of traffic, so they end up crashing into me or I have to brake. So yeah, Just one of them things. If you're trying to do a delivery without no crashes, no fines or anything, it ain't very good for yourself. Right, got a bit of motorbikes as well. Forgot the motorbikes which are put in from the Jazzy Cat packs. They all seem to be working well. I'm having no issues with anything that's crashing the system. Again, something you have to be a little bit careful of when you're putting modified things into your game. You don't stack them in the right order. You've got potential of crashing, and again, the game ain't going to say, well, you ain't put this in this right order. You have to work it out, and once it works, just keep it like that. So keep chopping and changing it. And if you do add new mods or anything to modify the game, put one at a time. That way, if it does crash, you know it's that last one you've put in, rather than doing like 3 or 4. I mean, I've done that before. I put 3 or 4 different mods in, loaded it up, and then I've ended up taking them all out again and doing them one by one. You normally find when there's an update, like we've not long had the 136 update, some of the mods were working, but the game ain't going to say, oh, so and so mod ain't working because we've had the update. I had to sit here and literally take everything out and start again to identify, and all it was a mod that modified Scania trucks and put the word Scania on the grill. As soon as I deleted that, restarted the game, everything went perfect. So it just shows, yeah. So if you do look for any mods, make sure you're trying to find the mods that are compatible with the game version at that time. So of course, we've soon got 137 to come. Again, I know some things are going to be in it, which is modified new versions of maps for France. I'm redoing France. So there'll probably be other things integrated into the 137. So again, got to be fair, got to make sure that the mods I've got in now will be compatible with 137 and they eventually release it. Like a never-ending circle, you know. Must be frustrating for people that modify things for this game. I need to find their things one day and working, then the next day, so to me that's called dedication. Keep making things for something that they keep updating frequently. They do, anyway. So far so good with this delivery. No crashes, double trailer. I am doing well, as he says, clapping his brakes on. Now this is what I'm on about when I come to junctions like this. If anybody plays this box standard without no modified maps, you would not be at a junction like this now with this much traffic flow. Yeah, so I've got it in the direction I'm looking there, and I've also got it there. You have to wait, and this would be like you would be in the real world, yeah, a real world situation. No good having a simulator if it ain't simulating enough things, yeah. So now the traffic's stopped the way, but he won't pull out yet. He's got to make doubly sure there's nothing coming the opposite way as well. So this is just gone now, yeah. With me now, I know there's nothing coming here. TrackIR's working. I'm looking. Nothing. Okay, go. Yeah. How good is that? More realistic, rather than having it the other way. Down with my speed. For some reason this is a 31-mile road. Why, I do not know. I think it's no wonder the traffic's going so slow. 31 mile an hour speed limit. You would think at least 43 miles down there, but no. 33, so again, do 26 mile an hour. I could put the truck into, oh, it's gone to 56 now. I could have put the truck into cruise control. Cruise control's out for me. I like to use me foot on the accelerator, or you're not accelerating too much, or doing the gears, doing it that way, as you would in a car. You do have cruise control in a car, or some modern cars. Again, going a little bit faster, I ain't got to worry about turning round corners like this. I know I'm going to be able to turn round them without any serious issues. I'm good. Glad my friend Dominic told me about this truck book, as the only jobs that get logged for me and my welder truck jobs, yeah. But now everything I do in this game and American, as long as I open the app first, or open the app, because what it does is you have to map to your games via the app from their website, and then when you start the game using their app, it then records what jobs you have set. So if, like, I've set this short delivery, so it tells me how much I'm earning, how far it is, where I'm taking it from, where I'm taking it to, and then when I've finished and, you know, got excellent or whatever I get for the delivery, it then stores that online on the account that you make online, yeah, and also on the app. So it's a good thing, really. Again, there's some things that you can't see due to the fact that you need to have a Premier one account with them. Right, let's get up here.
Turn left.
Another thing that's a must, if you've got the money, is some form of tracking ability. I know people can use dials to look left and right, or buttons in the game, but it is so much easier to use head control if possible, and TrackIR is a big plus for me, as others that use one. Now quite a few people now they're talking about crashing that use TrackIR. I use it, my friend Mark uses it, my friend Keith uses it. I did use times CSW tracking. Again, it did the job, but this is a lot more smoother, more control, and a lot easier to set up and get right when it comes to not moving all around the screen due to your eyes. That's how TrackIR, that's how TLBI tracking was, yeah. You look away. I mean, I'm looking into my chat now here on YouTube, but the steering or the camera in the game is staying where it is till I actually turn my head, which virtually is real time. I turn my head, I can even speed it up so it even go faster, but I like it not too fast, but fast, so it looks fluent, the word I'm looking for. Can even set it even slower, so it's a little bit so it pans across rather than super mega fast. Up and down the pitching, the roll. I don't think I've got. Oh, I've got the roll. 6 degrees of access with it, up and down. Again, I ain't got that enabled. You don't need it in this kind of game. I am speeding. Too bad. Don't know why that come up. That's mile an hour anyway, so I don't know what that's about. Stuck at 134 miles still to deliver. Again, we're going through some part now. Not too sure what the map's on. Oh, the Euro one, and that's about it. No idea what is that. I'll read the sign because it's gone past it too fast. Right, I'm alright for diesel. Had this delivered by this afternoon in the game time. And they had that one little knock with the vehicle. Nothing really. Scenery, lovely to look at. Trouble when you rush through this game, you miss all the detail that's added to the maps. Again, this car overtaking me. Can do that, I don't care. They speeding and getting that point while I'm here. Go again. $107 miles. 3 hours left to travel. Plenty time. Still sticking within the speed limit as well. Breaking no rules. Steady 41 mile an hour in 8th gear. Unless I go down an hill, then I will not exceed that 40 mile an hour speed limit. Now, of course, Rookie Book, whatever it's called, will acknowledge every bit of this driving as proper miles and not class me as what they call racing in the game. Get over into the lane. I think I'm coming to a pro. Oh no, it's lights. I do need to get back in the other lane. I thought it was an island I was coming to. Again, and down the gears.
Turn left.
Pull away. Gear, pull away. Easily in this Scania streamline. 5th gear, not a problem. Some of the trailers with the well-known companies, there's Parcel Line, there's DPP, which just passed. Again, there is few foreign companies. I don't even recognise them myself. One matches, that's got to be. All made by Jazzy Cap. Just some fantastic beginning of the trucks. Is good to see some, you know, distributors or, you know, people that you, or names that you recognise in the real world in the game. They're all good quality as well. They ain't tacky or look rubbish. They look really good. Even these bikes as well. Again, I've got to get these Jazzy Cat packs for American trucks. I ain't got them yet. Don't know if they am available for American like they am here for Euro trucks. Have to have a good look. I'm assuming he has, because I looked on his official site. He has got stuff for American as well. I gotta make sure that it's compatible. 136 update. If it is, good to go. How long we got left? 88 mile, which is around the corner, as I'd say. Get the first job being underway. They're done and dusted. Get it into 8th gear. Back at that 40 mile an hour mark. Steady. Front driving. Do all that on project cars or a set of course up. Wheel drive like a maniac. Not in games like this. Watch out for these computer generated cars just cutting you up or making you slow down. They do. Can't go really fast around these bends anyway. You'll end up tipping the blow in my circumstances. Tipping me wagon up. Again, double trailer on this one. What I'm transporting. Double trailer. So I've got to be careful. Don't want to be crashing it. Not one police car, but two. Full sirens on that one. I had a laugh the other day. I was actually streaming, and with the Jazzy Cat packs, it puts dustbin lorries. Not one, I had 5 come out of a junction all at once. It must have been bin day in whatever street in Euro, one after another, and then I got stuck behind one of them road sweepers in the game, which they drive really mega slow. Oh, that really slowed me down from the job I was delivering. Right. Now you tend not to see many fire engines, and you don't tend to see many of the ambulances till night time. With that, the ambulances look really good, all the lights are lit up like them on an emergency run, and then you get the siren for whatever country what we're in at the time. So, or the closest siren, yeah, it does state in the mod itself. It ain't 100% with some of the sirens for the countries, but it covers the UK sirens, French, Germany, which are, you know that you're in France when you hear the police siren. Sounds so genuine, it's spot on. Of course, if they ain't got the siren noises, they can only do their best, and they've done a good job with it, to be fair. And don't happen all the while, but it's enough to like let we know, yeah. Anything they don't like slow down for police, like, you know, if you hear a siren in the real world, you'd pull over and let the police pass, or a fire engine or an ambulance. They don't do that in the game yet. Again, a bit more programming, I suppose, whether they could do it. But to have a break up in the different sounds adds a little bit more to the game for me. I mean, some people will probably get annoyed with hearing the sound of the police sirens or emergency vehicles, but I don't. I enjoy it. Yeah. I just keep running it until it stops working. Of course, like I said, once they bring out 137, it might not work. So, whether they update. I mean, I've got another mod, but I've got to change my truck. It's supposed to have hands on the steering wheel. So like when you play racing games, you do see hands on the steering wheel rather than having nothing there. But don't go get it to work with this Scania. I think it only works with the Volvo truck. So, might have a look at the next job. I'll see if I've got a Volvo. I'll go and take it to one of them places where I can alter it. Or I might buy a new Volvo truck just to drive. And I'll see if this hands work. If it does, I can get rid of the mod. Because I ain't sure on how old it is. But reading the description of it, it looked interesting. So that's why I says I'll leave it where it is. And do it that way. So we'll try it at the end of this delivery. And I'll see if it works. Any road. We ain't that far away now. 27 mile. And we can dump it off. Again, I find it hard trying to do reverse double trailers as it is. So I will be parking this up. Just be saying I'm in a rush and doing it that way. Again, poppy seeds in the fields.
Go straight on.
19 miles. Now here we go with a bit of traffic. Again, roadworks, I'm going to slow it straight down anyway. I'll come down in my gears. Gear stick. I'll put me in reverse, per usual. Right, back into 43 mile an hour. I don't think I went through there fast. Miles. Here we go. And my gear stick. 0.8 miles, 18 minutes. Get over our lane, the 2. And it's funny, you think you're coming into a city, you'd slow down more. Oh, it was that, I'll say that went to 50 mile an hour, then back to 43. Probably even a bit, and we went to 33. 31 down to 6. Yeah, keep me just below that speed limit. All left to travel. Go a little bit of traffic now with the traffic light. There's got to definitely be traffic lights. Yep, that's helped. Anybody that drives knows you get caught on one set of traffic lights, you get caught on the next set and the next set and so on. And it's just similar in this game. We get across. Women, do we say here in the Black Country, jobs are good and when we're crossing? No, indicating too early, it's the next junction. I always make the mistake sometimes. This one we were doing,
Keep
again,
right,
is it traffic lights?
and then turn right.
Might get caught on these. These might change before we get to them.
Turn right.
Car stays where it is. Take a wide berth with these because being a doubly trailer. That's good.
Get ready to turn left.
Put on this accelerator.
Turn left.
I'll go over that 31 mile an hour speed limit on there. Oh, I might let him go. Easier for me to hit him. He'll pull out. I'll get here. Pulling out now, matey.
Get ready to turn right.
Here we are. Go. Oh, it's got me that time. We'll win them all the while. Got one more turn to do. And we're in. Right, so I've just had a pop-up telling me I've got a Windows update. So what I'm going to do is I'll do my Windows update. Come back with a new stream start. Check out this Volvo and see if we can actually make my Volvo have a set of hands on. They're going to say it's going to work because I don't know. So we can only try. So I'll deliver this. Whoever's watching my stream, hello. Welcome to Black Country Blitz. I will be back as quickly as possible. Due to a Windows update, I've got no chance of getting out of that. For my Windows update, now I can carry on and have no interruptions then. Couple of hours.
Get ready to turn right. Turn
Then
right.
streaming for at least another 2 hours. Right, anyway, I'm in. Nice big wide one. And as we say, job's a good one. Trailer
You have
delivered.
arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
I'll call part that because trailers. So I'm going to do that. To get excellent. Of course, reason not. It Budapest to Lublin. Right, I'm going to do Windows updates. My 3 viewers, stay tuned. I will be back as soon as I've done this update. Yeah, see you in a bit.